I'm Jenny. I am mum to Gwen, who is 8 years old. We have been coming to Shooting Star Children's Hospices since Gwen was 10 months old. She spent the first 10 months of her life in hospital. She was born at 36 weeks and her underlying medical condition is spina bifida, but there are other complications along with that. And when she was 2 weeks old, she was diagnosed with vocal cord palsy and an unsafe swallow, which meant that she needed a tracheostomy. That was a massive shock to us, both myself and Dad, completely unexpected. We were at St Helier Hospital and one of the wonderful nurses, I think, could basically see that we were struggling massively, and they asked if we'd ever heard of Shooting Star Children's Hospices. We had a conversation around Shooting Stars and she explained what they could potentially offer to us as a family and asked if we'd like to be referred. We said yes, and then the process just rolled on from there. We were invited to go to Shooting Star House over in Hampton. We packed Gwen and everything, all her equipment up from the hospital, and we drove over to Hampton. From that moment on, I feel that our life changed in a positive way. You walk in and it's just like, whew, everything's been lifted off your shoulders. She loves coming here. The enjoyment that she gets when she comes, she never wants to leave when we come to pick her up, put it that way. She is surrounded by other children, obviously with different disabilities and things, but for a child that attends a mainstream school, that's so important for her to also be around peers that also have different disabilities, to know that she isn't alone in the world. She gets taken on day trips, she does colouring, she does hammer beads, she gets to go swimming. She's met quite a few famous people, and not many 8-year-olds can say that. We've met Dame Joan Collins, played football with Mason Mount, played top trumps with Stephen Moore Hearn, most recently met Anton Deck. The motto of Shooting Stars is to make every moment count, and with the experience that we have had with Gwen, you really do. Everyone credits you as the family for Gwen being who Gwen is, but I actually think Shooting Star contributes a lot to that. It's not the stresses of mum and dad saying we must do this, we must do that. I think she forgets those things when she comes here. She can just be Gwen, who's 8, and have fun and do the things that 8-year-olds should be able to do.